following is a presentation of Paola Sports Live. It's time for Panther Sports. On your new home for Paola High School Athletics, Paola Sports Live. Good Tuesday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome out to Paola High School softball field for this softball doubleheader between the Paola Panthers and the Tonganoxie Chieftains. We're right up against game time here as we get things underway in the first game. Paola against Tonganoxie. Tongi will be on the base pass first. Leadoff hitter for them will be Mariah Herrera, the shortstop. Facing off for the Panthers against their pitcher, J.C. Collier. This one flared out right field side, where we used to have a camera, and we don't anymore. I had a gorgeous setup on time for today's action on the JV field. So we are where we're supposed to be, just a little bit up against it here. Play over to first, and one away here in the top of the first inning. One down, bring up the number 2 hitter, the center fielder for the Chieftains. That'll be Kylie Vandervoort. She'll fling one back out of play. Up after that, on deck for the Chieftains will be Santi Garcia. Here's one down the third base line, and foul, strike 2. Garcia will come in as the catcher for the Chieftains, and batting in that number 3 spot. We'll go through the full starting lineups in just a moment. Ball miss high, 1-2 the count. This one popped right field, right side, out of play. Count remaining 1-2. Pitch from Collier, miss, ball outside. Get a good look at that ball coming right down the barrel at you with our camera position. There's a strikeout for Collier. That will sit down Vandervoort. Vandervoort out with a strikeout, brings up the number 3 hitter, the catcher, Santi Garcia. One 0 count here for Garcia. This one popped over right side. Coming at the fans in the stands. Take cover. Abby Clarkson on deck for the Chieftains. Right now facing the third batter here for Collier. So far making short work in the early going of this one. This one popped right back down the middle. Over to first. Just got her. Nice stretch there from the first baseman, Anna Kane. And that will retire the side. We head to the bottom of the first inning here in this doubleheader matchup today between the Paola Panthers and the Tonganoxie Chieftains. Panthers head to the plate next on Paola Sports Live. Presented by Go Brawley. It just works.
Happy birthday! Thank you.
Watch this. Call your dad from that phone.
So you pay for a phone line just to laugh at kids?
No, my internet company makes me pay for the phone. Might as well get something out of it.
That internet?
No bundling required. Visit gobrawley.com to learn more. Studios is the area's newest dance studio with professionally trained staff, a brand new facility, and classes for every dance and tumbling level. Rain Dance Studios is everything you never knew you needed in a dance family. With an emphasis on customer experience, exquisite dance technique, and dancer confidence, Rain is the dance studio for every aspiring dancer. Come join Spring Hill's premier dance experience and get the royal treatment. Schedule a free 2-week trial by visiting raindancestudios.com.
Back out here to Paola, the Tonganoxie Chieftains and the Paola Panthers in this softball doubleheader today. For the Chieftains in the circle. For them, it will be Sage Isaacs, the pitcher. For the Panthers to lead things off for them, the number 1 hitter will be Kristen Hadlock, the center fielder. Number 2 hitter is number 7, Lily Jevney, the shortstop. And in the 3 spot will be Ellie Smale, the third baseman. That'll be 1, 2, 3 for the Panthers. Leading off with Chrislyn Hadlock, the center fielder. Trying a little slap hit to get things started for the Panthers. 3 up, 3 down in the first half of this inning for the Panthers. Quick work by Collier. And now try to get some offensive support to get this one underway. Second pitch, ball outside, 2-0 the count for Hadlock. 2-0 the count. Windy day a little bit, started to pick up here in the afternoon, blowing kind of across this field from first base to third base. It won't help the ball get out of here any easier when that becomes a factor perhaps. 3-0 count, miss outside, and a leadoff walk for Chrislyn Hadlock. That'll bring up the number 2 spot, Lily Jevney, the shortstop. She'll move over to the right side of the plate with that lead runner in Hadlock. She'll look to go ball 1 high. 5 straight balls to lead things off for the pitcher, Sage Isaacs. There's the first pitch, strike of the ball game, 1-1 the count. There's another strike against Jevney. Battle back to get ahead. Here has Isaacs. 1-2 the count with 1 on, nobody out. Bottom of the first inning in game number 1. Smale on deck for the Panthers. Runner looks to go, and a swinging strikeout by Jevney will bring up the number 3 spot, Ellie Smale, the third baseman. Ava Kale on deck for the Panthers. And a first pitch strike to Smale. Adjusting her eyesight just a little bit from the coach's box over there to get Smale to turn around on one. Ball high, 1-1 the count. Aggressive over on the first base side is Hadlock. She's made him work a little bit over there. There's a pitch, strike, 1-2. 1 out, 1 on here in the first. And a swing, strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts after giving up 5 walks in a row. Brings up the number 4 spot, Ava Kale, the catcher. Hadlock stays on first base. First pitch ball outside, low and away. 1-0 the count. This one ripped left field out of play, foul territory. You can see the power from Ava Kale. She's probably got the juice to get it out of this place, even with this wind blowing across the field. This one just missed high. He said actually outside on the call. I should probably put it back on that part of the game, eh? So again, third base line over just out of our line of sight, but the catch is made, and that will end the inning. We head to the second, scoreless here from Paola, the Panthers and the Chieftains today on Paola Sports Live, presented by Go Brawley.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Planning for retirement, saving for your child's college fund, or just trying to protect the financial future of the ones you love. Edward Jones advisors Curtis Long and Monty Scher are here to help you every step of the way. Curtis and Monty work to discover each person's priorities, then individualize a plan to achieve those goals, sticking with their clients throughout their lives and always there to adjust when unexpected events occur. For over 100 years, folks have planned for their futures with Edward Jones. Plan for yours with advisors Curtis Long or Monty Scher in Paola.
Back out here to Paola. This matchup between the Panthers and the Chieftains. Head to the second inning for the Chieftains. She'll flip this one third baseline and foul, strike one. Leading off this second inning, Abby Clarkson, the right fielder. 3 up, 3 down for the Chieftains in the first inning. Nice, efficient first half of the inning for Collier. Equally, after battling through some trouble in that first inning for Sage Isaacs, did battle back to retire the side. Swing and a miss from Clarkson as Collier's able to work it on the bottom half of the strike zone to get her to chase one low. 1-2 the count for Clarkson. This one over to the right side. Play over to first, and one away. That'll bring up the second baseman, Emerson Maslak. Swing and a miss, strike one. With the exception of the wind, which probably could be the quote of the spring so far, pretty nice day out here. A great wide open. This one stays low, ball one. On the count for Maslak. Some foul back at us. See that action on the, when I know where our cameras are at, they're right against the fence. You'll see that anytime we get some contact back here. Collier continues to work out of the circle on a 2-2 count. One away here with nobody on. Just missed high. She liked that one. Kale did as well. She kind of tried to frame that one up to keep it in the strike zone, and no dice. 3-2 the count. This one popped straight. Center in, and second baseman will move over to make that play for the Panthers. Nice play by Michaela Hendrickson to get the fly out. Hendrickson's counted for both outs in the top half of this second inning. Brings up Farrah Halsa, third baseman for the Chieftains. First pitch strike, 0-1 the count. This one off left side, back goes shortstop to make the catch. Nice play for Jevney as she works back into there, and 3-3 down again. Defense helping out Collier in this effort. And they'll come back on offense when we return right after this on Paola Sports Live.
Auction Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Leadoff hitter in the bottom of the second inning is Kayla Hendrickson. She'll stay off that second pitch. They appeal to the field umpire. Says no strike. No, they do say it's a strike. Should be 1-1, I think. And there's one, catches the outside edge. 1-2 the count. 2-1 the count, rather. He did say that missed. I was looking at the scoreboard. That was incorrect, but swing and a miss from Hendrickson, the second baseman. First appearance here, early going to this one. Another swing and a miss. Good pitch there. Pretty good effort so far by Isaacs after a little bit of a rocky start early, giving up the walk to lead things off and then started off the next batter. But since then, it's been pretty efficient. In fact, 3 strikeouts since that point for Isaacs. Brings up the right fielder, number 6 hitter, Avery Winterscheid. First pitch strike to Winterscheid. That one's coming in hot. Blue had that one pegged. Tough one. It could be a tough one for Winterscheid to turn on. It was a real good spot for that ball for Isaacs. And 0-2 the count. That one misses low, ball 1. Good place to put it, though, for Isaacs. Make her try to chase it deck down there. And nice job by Winterscheid to stay off of it. This one right over the top of it. Strikeout. And 2 out. 2 out in the second. We'll bring up Anna Kane, the first baseman. Trying to get a base runner here in this second inning. 2 away. First pitch, ball high. That one right down Broadway. Strike 1. 1-1 the count. 2 out. Swing miss. Here's the 1-2. Missed high, ball 2. 2-2 the count. This one fouled back at us. Two to the count. Swing and a miss. 3 strikeouts from Isaacs. Retires this side. We head to the third. Still not at a 0 here on Paola Sports Live.
Bringing the law to your corner. That's Hartley Law Group. Attorney Jerry Hartley and her staff are dedicated to working for the results you want and to help you determine what actions you can take. Specializing in criminal defense, family law, guardianship and adoption, estate planning, probate, and trust litigation. To learn more, call 913-294-4512 or visit HartleyLawGroupLLC.com. The choice of a law firm and attorney are important decisions and should not be based solely on advertisements or websites.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
First pitch strike from Collier to the number 8 hitter, Haley Hines. Excuse me, we're on the other side of things. Jordan Vorbeck for Tongi. This one driven to deep center field. That's going to be back against the fence. Vorbeck will turn to second. She'll slide in there safe. So a leadoff double by Jordan Vorbeck to deep center. Gives them their best opportunity to score so far in this early going of this one. No outs, and to bring up the number 8 spot, Grace, excuse me, got to stay back on Tonganoxie here. Savannah Booker. Over to first. They'll get that runner and one away. Solid spot there fielding for the Panthers out on defense. I believe that was Jevney with the play. Go to the bottom of the order here for the Chieftains. Charlie Crane will come to the place. The left fielder missed ball low. Leadoff double. By Jordan Vorbeck, their designated player. This one strike from Collier. Crane wanted that one, left it out there. Probably the best pitch to hit we've seen so far from Collier. 1-1 the count with one away. This one popped back right into the gap, overplays Jebney. Not going to be there in time. Here comes home. Now we've got ourselves a pickle. They got the leadoff batter off the double from Vorbeck. She gets thrown out on third base. I was chasing that one around. Not sure if we got it on camera or not, but probably got a little aggressive there. And so now 2 outs and nobody on. But 1 on rather, as the runner did move over to second. This one over to third, over to first, and she dropped it. And the runner will easily go over to second. And so now runners at second and third. Back 2. This one flared to the right side, foul ball. 0-2 count for the number 2 spot. Kylie Vandervoort, the center fielder, she struck out in her first at-bat in the first inning. Runners at second and third will stay right there as Collier gets out of a jam and gets a strikeout to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the third inning. Panthers trying to get some of their offense going as well when we return right after this on Paola Sports Live.
Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health, advanced healthcare, advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Panther fans can find us at 310 North Hospital Drive in Paola or 913-294-3713. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
First pitch fouled back, strike one to the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the third inning. Haley Hines, the left fielder. It'll be Grace McCorkerdale, the designated player, and then back to the top of the order for Krislyn Hedluck. This one over to right field. That'll drop into right field for a single, and a leadoff single for Haley Hines. Bring up Grace McCorkerdale, the designated player, number 9 spot. Pop back out of play. A 1 count for McCorkerdale. Another strike down the middle. Strike 2. Hines on first. The 0-2 miss outside, ball 1. That one missed, low, ball 2. Back-to-back balls after an 0-2 start to this one. McCorkerdale trying to get her way back in front on this count. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strikeout. Sixth strikeout of the game for Sage Isaacs. And we go back to the top of the order for the Panthers for Krislyn Hedluck. She walked in her first at-bat to lead off the game. This one trying to bunt it down that third base line. If it stays fair, it's probably a good one. That'll roll foul and be a long strike 1. Probably much of the same here on this at-bat, trying to move the runners over. No outs, or 1 out rather. That strikeout just a moment ago. There's a bunt right back to the pitcher. They'll go over to second. Now indecision by Isaacs. Cost him a runner there. Nice jump by Hines, I think, caused a little bit of that confusion as she was pretty darn close to where she needed to be, and then by then it was too late to go to first. So a good bunt to move things over by Hedluck. And that brings up the number 2 spot, the shortstop, Lily Jevney. Jevney, a couple of pretty good plays defensively already in this one, struck out in the first at-bat. One out, 2 on. Real good opportunity here for the Panthers. One punches through, really going to have a chance for Hines to round third and score. We'll see where it goes. 1-0 count for Jevney. Swing and a miss. Little change up there from Isaacs. Got her way out ahead of that one. 1-1. Wait is the coach commentary from the right side. 1-2. Swing and a miss. It's just a 2-2, or 2-1 rather. Now it's 2-2. This foul tip will keep her alive, just barely. Hines reaches on a second. She's on second. Hadlock reached on a bunt. Another foul ball from Jevney will keep her at bat alive. They have 2 outs on the board. I don't like that. But 3-2 is the count. This one popped back again. Jevney. Now we're out of balls. Still runner over on first base. See one out there on second as well. Third remains empty, but a target, I'm sure. Jevney really making Isaacs work for it here in this third. This one flipped on down the third base line, foul. 3-2 remains the count. This usually starts to favor the batter, I think, a little bit as these go on and on. Isaacs will have to dig down. She'll stay off that one and reach on a walk. That was a tough at-bat by Jevney. She'll reach, bases juiced with 1 out here for the number 3 spot, Ellie Smale. Smale struck out in the first inning. Just tipped, strike 1. That one just missed from being a big hit for Smale. Here's the 0-1. This one into left field. That will score 1, perhaps 2. They'll hold the runner over on third base, but that does score. The leadoff hitter, who was Haley Hines, scores the run. It's an RBI single by Smale. We'll bring up Ava Kale with the bases continuing to be loaded. And a first pitch strike. Still just 1 out here in the third inning. Here's the 0-1. Right field side. Over to the plate is the first baseman, and 2 away. Second pop out to foul territory for Kale. That will bring up second baseman Michaela Hendrickson. Struck out to lead off the second. Panthers have gotten 1 on the board for the first time today. 1-0 count to Hendrickson. This one off the left field. It will be played, and that will clear the bases. 1 run does score on an RBI single by Ellie Smale with the bases loaded. Panthers on the board. We head to the 4th. Right after this on Paola Sports Live, presented by Go Brawley. It just worked.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
So,
what would happen if If I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors, what would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter, male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers, we have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
Head to the top of the fourth inning. Paola Panthers leading at 1-0 over the Tonganoxie Chieftains here today on Paola Sports Live. The Chieftains will lead off with a over to shortstop, over to first, and quickly one away for the leadoff hitter, Santi Garcia, who's struck out in the first at-bat. She'll grind out here to lead off the fourth. That brings up the number 4 spot, the right fielder, Abby Clarkson, grounded out to second base in her first at-bat. Collier doing a nice job in the circle today for the Panthers. Mostly making them work on defense. Does have 3 strikeouts so far in this one. This ball low, 2-0 the count. This ball, 3-0. First reel behind in the count, we've seen Collier, and she'll have to throw one down the barrel there to get a strike on the board. 3-1 to count. No outs. Excuse me, 1 out, rather. This one back to the pitcher, Collier. Over to first. And 2 away. Brings up Emerson Moslock. Moslock, the second baseman, popped out to second base in the second inning. Pop back out of play. Everybody panics. It's got to be a better way, folks. Just all-out chaos anytime there's a foul ball. This one missed, ball low. 1-1 the count for Maslak. Again, she popped out to second base. 2 outs here in the fourth. This one over to the third base line. And will stay fair. It does stay fair, so back over to second. They've got to go. Boy, quicker decision perhaps from Panther defense. Might have got that lead, that runner out at second, and she was turning. Good break for Tonganoxie is called a double. Probably could be an error on the extra base. Swing and a miss on the number 6 hitter, Farrah Hulsa. The third baseman popped out to shortstop, hit her first at bat. They do have a runner on with 2 out. 0-1 count here for Hulsa. High ball 1, 1-1. This one right over the shortstop, can't make the play. This could score 1. They'll throw it home. That will score 1 over to second. They should get her. Got her. Well, the damage is done. The run will count. A sharply hit ball to shortstop, just a little bit mishandled there by Jevney. But they stay headsy with the play and end the inning. Coach arguing with it just a little bit for Tonganoxie. She didn't like that call. It was close. Player could have been on that back side of the bag, I think is what she's arguing, and in front of the tag. His position, certainly, and she gave a little bark as she walked on out. So Blue walks her back to the dugout, and that's how we'll end this fourth inning. We head to the fifth, or the bottom of the fourth, rather. All tied up at 1-1 right after this on Paola Sports Live.
Happy birthday! Thank you.
Watch this. Call your dad from that phone.
So you pay for a phone line just to laugh at kids?
No, my internet company makes me pay for the phone. Might as well get something out of it.
That internet?
No bundling required. Visit gobrawley.com to learn more.
Welcome back in here at Paola High School Softball Stadium. BJ Harris along with you as we bring this one today from Paola Sports Live. Doing welcome in all those folks, hopefully watching from Tonganoxie. Friends of the network, friends of Tonganoxie Sports Live. Got softball coming your way on Thursday from Lewisburg on Tonganoxie Sports Live. This one sharply hit left field. It will just go foul. We're going to work these camera angles a little bit better in between games, perhaps. Trying to get a little bit better vantage point. A lot more play in the foul territory than I planned for. One ball game here in the fourth. Panthers scored one after Haley Hines reached on a single. She ends up crossing the bag after a single by Ellie Small when the bases were loaded. Got that one a run. Chieftains probably stole one a moment ago. And then Karma came right back to him on the base pass, perhaps. 1-2 the count for Winterscheid, and she'll strike out. Strike out her second time of the game. And one out, that'll bring up Anna Kane, the first baseman. She struck out as well to end the second. And she'll step in. One-oh count, change-up got her out ahead of it. Strike one. 0-2 count, rather, is the count here for Kane. Chasing the scoreboard. Nice pitch. Little dropper from Sage Isaacs. She's pitched a pretty good ball game so far. Her 8th strikeout of the game right there against Kane. That brings up Haley Hines, who got him started in the third inning to get that run across with a leadoff single. That one catches the outside edge, strike one. This one foul back. There goes our third base camera. I knew the risks. We just won't have that for a minute. Nice change up. Good job by Hines to try to stay with that one, even to keep up with it after it changed space so much. Just to keep that one in play. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. We head to the 5th inning, and a dandy so far here in Paola. 1-1 after 4. We head to the 5th. You're watching it on Paola Sports Live.
Rain Dance Studios is the area's newest dance studio with professionally trained staff, a brand new facility, and classes for every dance and tumbling level. Rain Dance Studios is everything you never knew you needed in a dance family. With an emphasis on customer experience, exquisite dance technique, and dancer confidence, Rain is the dance studio for every aspiring dancer. Come join Spring Hill's premier dance experience and get the royal treatment. Schedule a free 2-week trial by visiting raindancestudios.com. Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Jordan Vorbeck leads off the 5th inning for Tonganoxie. First pitch was a strike, second pitch missed ball. 1-1 the count. Vorbeck had a deep double to center field in that 3rd inning. Then she ended up getting thrown out at third base, trying to advance to get the first out. This one over to short, over to first, and the play is made. 1 away. Another nice job by Jevney, made her work for it there. Well, that'll bring up the number 8 spot, the first baseman, Savannah Booker, grounded out the third base. This one popped up, shallow, stop. Jevney again over to make the play, 2 away. We'll go to the number 9 hitter. Charlie Crane, the left fielder, had a single in that 3rd. One-0 count for the number 9 hitter, Crane. Likes that outside edge. If I was a pitcher, I'd try to keep working that. Been consistent. Isaacs felt like she might have snuck one away in that last inning, and that one catches just the black on that home plate. This one flipped over to, that was real close for Kane. Just a second earlier, and that one would stayed fair and an easy tag on the bag. Instead, it will be an 0-2 count. Missed outside. It's a good pitch, good place for Collier to make her try to go out there and chase that one. 1-2. This one over to third, over to first, and the out is made. And now I just realized we have 2 third base cameras. But that is how we will go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Still tied at 1 when we return right after this on Paola Sports Line.
Planning for retirement, saving for your child's college fund, or just trying to protect the financial future of the ones you love. Edward Jones advisors Curtis Long and Monty Scher are here to help you every step of the way. Curtis and Monty work to discover each person's priorities, then individualize a plan to achieve those goals. Sticking with their clients throughout their lives and always there to adjust when unexpected events occur. For over 100 years, folks have planned for their futures with Edward Jones. Plan for yours with advisors Curtis Long or Monty Scher in Paola.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola.
Here we go, bottom of the 5th inning. Nobody out here for the leadoff hitter. Grace McCorkadale. Designated player struck out in her first at-bat in the 3rd inning. Lead off the 5th. Good hard hack at that one, missed it. Strike 2, 0-2 the count to McCorkadale. Here's the 0-2. Missed outside, ball 1. Got baseball across the way with Tonganoxie coming to town with their doubleheader. Would love to have both of them. Here's a 2-2 to McCorkadale. This one popped up, shallow. Third base comes up to make the play. Nice job there for the third baseman, Farrah Halsa, and that's one away. Go back to the top of the order for the Panthers. For the center fielder, Chrislyn Hadlock, the center fielder walk and a bunt. Bunt single, ran that one out after the pitcher had to make a quick decision to go to second or first and didn't make either. Allowed them to reach. Panthers score their first run of the game, their only run of the game in the third on an RBI single by Ellie Smale. Tongi ties it up in the fourth with an RBI single by Farrah Halsa. This one popped over the shortstop. That will get Hadlock on with a leadoff single. Actually, she's number 2 hitter after a pop out by McCorkadale. So number 2 spot single. Get a runner on with 1 out. In the bottom of this 5th inning. Swing and a miss from Jevney. Jevney, strikeout. And a walk. Really long at bat to get that walk. So miss ball low. 1-1. Runner goes on the wild pitch. Now a runner in scoring position with 1 away. Clouds popping in and out here. Otherwise, gorgeous day. Swing and a miss from Jebney. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 to Jebney. Ripped over the two count remains for Jebney. This one, another one out of play, third base side. Get a strikeout and a walk in her first 2 appearances in this one. 1 out, 1 on second. Isaac shakes off the call a couple times, wants to go to that changeup, misses it inside. Ball 3 and another full count opportunity for Jeffney.
Expect 1 in the zone.
3-2. Missed it, ball 4. Should be 4, yep. Another long at-bat for Jebney. Just the patience and the eye to be able to stay off those under that pressure. And that'll bring up Ellie Smale. She had the RBI, the only RBI of the game for the Panthers, and another good opportunity for 1 with just 1 away with 2 on. Runners at first and second for the third baseman. Strikeout in the first inning, a single in the third for the number 3 hitter. First pitch, strike 1. 0-1 to count. This one flipped over to the first base side. And 2 outs. My first base camera got hit by a foul ball. We're still trying to get it dialed back in. That's not it. Bring up Ava Kale. Pop out foul territory, left field side, right field side so far. Runners nearly went. Nice job from the catching spot for Tonganoxie, Santi Garcia. Kale a chance to get some runs on the board. This one popped up. Might find a gap. Over to the shortstop, makes the play. What a dandy play. by Marcia Herrera. And Herrera ends the inning. We head to the top of the 6th, all tied up at 1. Right after this on Paola Sports Live.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Planning for retirement, saving for your child's college fund, or just trying to protect the financial future of the ones you love. Edward Jones advisors Curtis Long and Monty Scher are here to help you every step of the way. Curtis and Monty work to discover each person's priorities, then individualize a plan to achieve those goals. Sticking with their clients throughout their lives and always there to adjust when unexpected events occur. For over 100 years, folks have planned for their futures with Edward Jones. Plan for yours with advisors Curtis Long or Monty Scher in Paola.
Here we go to the top of the 6th inning for the Chieftains coming to the plate. In a 1-1 matchup so far has been a good job by the pitchers. Both defenses have showed up as well. And for Tonganoxie, it'll be the leadoff hitter, Mariah Herrera. This one over to third. Shortstop over to first. And she'll reach, Herrera on that single. So a leadoff single in the 6th. Bunt down to try to move it over. They'll try to flip it over to first, can't do it. Now over to third. Ball goes through. Here comes the play at the plate. And she will run on. Herrera did a lot of that work on her own. First on the single and then on the base pass. And Tongi will take a 2-0 lead here in the top of the 6th inning. So Kylie Vandervoort was with that RBI single just a moment ago, the bunt single, over to first to get the leadoff runner. And they're able to do that, one away. Moves the runner over to third as Vandervoort has made it all the way over to third already. That will bring up Abby Clarkson, the right fielder, ground out to second, ground out to the pitcher. Just trying to bunt, pretty good one. And that will score the run, a very good bunt. Got a chance to see that one right inside your kitchen. Laid down by Clarkson. A beautiful bunt. Nothing really they could do with it. Everybody charging in, and now Ava Kale, one of the senior leaders on this team, going to call timeout to regroup. Having given up 2 runs here in this 6th inning. Some small ball scoring runs, so now Clarkson's on first. Lone runner here with 1 out. In the top of this 6th inning, it'll bring up Emerson Maslak. Pop out to second and a double. First pitch, strike 1. Collier's starting to show a little bit of an opening here for Tonganoxie. Trying to settle back in. Here's the 0-1. Just missed low. Ball 1-1 the count. Here's the 1-1 for Collier. Foul tip. Strike 2. Clarkson will have to go back. 1-2 the count for Maslak. This low ball 2-2. Strikeout, nice way to battle back for Collier.
Good spot.
She threw that one right past her. Fastball down the middle. And Isla Maslak must have been looking for something else. Yes. She'll strike out, 2 outs. This one ripped to left field. Is pushing foul. The wind will push it all the way out of play. That one actually cleared the fence. On the shot by Farrah Halsa. So a long strike from Halsa will make it an 0-1 count with 2 away. 1 on. Clarkson still on first with that RBI bunt she had a moment ago. Strike 2. Catching that outside edge is Collier. This one missed, ball 1. 1-2 the count for Halsa. Wind is really picking up. Oh, really likes that outside edge, and that one's probably a little beyond it, but able to get the strikeout will be a Collier. They'll take it. 2-run score, though, in the top of the 6th inning. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Panthers with some work to do when we return right after this on Paola Sports Live, presented by Go Brawley. It just works.
First Option Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We are in the bottom of the 6th inning. I understand we had a little bit of picture issue. I think that's going to resolve now. I think we had a little interruption in our internet situation, so hopefully back on for everybody. Looks like we are, and haven't missed a lot. One batter came to the plate. That was Hendrickson for Paola. Michaela Hendrickson leads off the 6th inning with a single. Long at bat that ended with a nice hit. There's a bunt laid down, and it's a good one. Over to the throw over to first. And now the runners are going to advance. They will turn and all the way to third, and then cross home plate will be the leadoff Hendrickson. So got that single, and then Winterscheid reaches on a bunt, and then a throwing area moves everybody around, including the leadoff batter in Hendrickson, who scores a run, and we've pulled to within 1 out of the Panthers with nobody out. RBI punt, another one after the errors led to it. Panthers scored a single run in the 3rd inning on an RBI single by Ellie Smale, and now Winterscheid lays that one down to score a run. She's on third with nobody out for Anna Kane, so the tying run at third. Kane will flip this one right back to us. The 0-1 count for Kane. Chase that fastball low and away and able to get the strike is Isaacs. Both pitchers have been pretty good in this one. Kane Strikeout in the second, strikeout in the fourth. Trying to drive home a run here with nobody out. Chase that one outside, another strikeout for Kane. And that will bring up Haley Hines. She had a single in the third. Ended up scoring that run. After leading off the third with a single. Now she'll struck out in the fourth. This one right back to the pitcher, out. Over to third, trying to see if they throw that one down, and they will keep her at third, but 2 away. Two outs for the number 9 hitter, Grace McCorkadale. This one flipped over foul territory, out of play. Strike one. McCorkadale in her first 2 at-bats, in the third struck out, in the fifth they pop out to third base. 0-1 count. This outside, ball 1, 1-1. 2 outs, 1 on. Bottom of the 6th inning, 7-inning game. This one popped up, runner goes, easy play for the shortstop, Garcia, and that is Herrera, and that will end the inning. It's a 1-run game as we head to the 7th. Panthers and Chieftains in a dandy today on Paola Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Jody.
Jordan Vorbeck will lead off. She's actually led off the inning 3 times already here in this game, oddly enough, as the number 7 hitter. She chased that one down, another foul ball, strike 2. 0-2 the count for Jordan Vorbeck. Vorbeck, the designated player, had a double to deep center in the 3rd inning. Ground out to shortstop in the 5th. We are in the 7th. Panthers will have a chance, just don't want to give up much more, or any more if you can. Over to shortstop, over to first. And we can't make the play at first. Kane still yet to locate the ball. And 1 on with nobody out for the Chieftains. For Savannah Booker, first baseman, ground out to third, pop out to short. Just pitch ball outside. Booker. 1 on with nobody out for Booker. This one down the third baseline, foul. One. Got that outside edge. Well, that's a good spot to put it. She found it. Strike 2. 1-2 the count for Booker. Swing and a miss, struck her out. Way to battle back for Collier. Fifth strikeout of the game for Collier. One out with one on. First pitch strike to the number 9 hitter, Charlie Crane. The left fielder had a single in the third and ground out in the fifth. 0-1 count. Some pop back, right? Just caught. Top of the back, stop, strike two. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Back to the shortstop. They'll get the lead runner as Jevney does that one on her own from the shortstop spot. So fielder's choice. She'll reach 2 out. Jevney was going to flip it and then decided to do it on her own. Wasn't going to be enough time to get over to first. Brings up the number 1 hitter, the leadoff hitter, the shortstop, Mariah Herrera. First pitch strike right down the middle from Collier. Herrera, a ground out, reached on a fielder's choice and a single in the fifth. Over to second, over to first, and they get the runner at first. So the Panthers with a chance here. As we head to the bottom of the 7th, down by 1. They just need a couple to get the win here in game number 1. See if they can do it when we return right after this on Paola Sports Live. Presented by Go Bro.
Bringing the law to your corner. That's Hartley Law Group. Attorney Jerry Hartley and her staff are dedicated to working for the results you want and to help you determine what actions you can take. Specializing in criminal defense, family law, guardianship and adoption, estate planning, probate, and trust litigation. To learn more, call 913-294-4512 or visit HartleyLawGroupLLC.com. The choice of a law firm and attorney are important decisions and should not be based solely on advertisements or websites.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
Just missed the leadoff bunt to reach by Chrislyn Hadlock, the leadoff hitter, and leading off this 7th inning. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered there. She'll reach on a bunt single to lead this inning and get our tying run on the bag. For the number 2 spot, Lily Jevney. High pitch.
Hey, nothing up now. It's got to be in the zone. Got to be in the zone here.
Ball 1. Nobody out, yes. Fix that. Bottom of the 7th inning. Swing and a miss from Jevney. Good pitch from Isaacs. Missed that one low. Ball 2, 2-1 the count. Hadlock on first. This ball 3-1. Probably taken here if you're Jevney, unless it's exactly right. (3-1). Foul tip. Was swinging. Moves the count to full. Real opportunity here for the Panthers with the runner on. Nobody out for Jevney. 3-2 count. Isaacs with the windup. Ripped down the third base foul. Hadlock was going. That leadoff runner, oftentimes your fastest player, and she was wanting to come home on that one from first. She would be the tying run, winning runs at the plate here for the Panthers. 3-2 count remains. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. Battled back there did Isaacs after falling behind in that count. 11th strikeout of the game for Isaacs. 1 out now with 1 on for Ellie Small, who's got an RBI in this game. This will pop back foul. Smale in this game, strikeout, RBI single, and a pop out in the 5th. Single came in the 3rd inning and scored the first run of the game. This one into right field. It's going to find the gap. That will score 1. Likely score 1. Hadlock will be turning third. Boy, she checked it a lot. Now down the plate. And safe. Got around that play. We were looking right down the middle at that one. And a big-time shot there by Ellie Small, her 2nd RBI of the game. Ends up getting all the way to 3rd on that one. And now a talk about it at the circle as the game has been tied here in the 7th. And a runner, the winning run, is at 3rd base. As Ellie Small has really stepped up today. Her 2nd RBI of the game in a 3-run game. That's pretty big. And now she has a chance to score the winning run as she stands on 3rd. Paola coming into the plate will be the cleanup hitter, Ava Kale. Kale, a pop-out foul in the 1st, pop-out in the 3rd, and a pop-out in the 5th on a diving play by the shortstop, Mariah Herrera, for Tonganoxie to end that inning. But the best chance of the game so far to end this one here.
2-5, let it travel. Let it travel, 2-5. Let it get there.
Crowd trying to get Ava Kale fired up here, knowing that she's got the power to end this one right now with 1 swing of the bat. 1 out. The runner get over to 3rd. That takes the double play a little bit out of the factor. First pitch ball inside.
Got to travel here, 2-5.
This one left field, tracking to the left and out of play. That would have had plenty of power to get over the fence. It goes out of the complex. That'll be a strike. 1-1 the count now for Kale. Senior, one of the leaders on this team, trying to finish it off. 1 out. This one pop up. That could score it. Deep 2nd base. 2nd will be over to play. They will keep her at 3rd. And now 2 outs. Anything on the ground there would have probably scored that run instead of pop out. And that brings up Michaela Hendrickson. Hendrickson, strikeout, fly out, single. Single to lead off the 6th inning. This one popped out. Foul territory right into the crowd. Strike 2. 2 outs. Foul back again, she'll stay alive. Michaela Hendrickson, chance to win it here. 2 outs, 0-2 count. Chase that one out, strike it out. We head to extra innings. Her 12th strikeout of the game ends the 7th. We head to the 8th in a 3-3 tie when we return right after this on Paola Sports Live.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, The professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Panther fans can find us at 310 North Hospital Drive in Paola or 913-294-3713. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Into the top of the 8th inning, a little extra softball. Right back to Collier it goes, over to first. And one away here in the 8th. That was Kylie Vandervoort to lead things off on a ground out for the Chieftains. Bring up Santi Garcia. Strikeout, ground out, ground out. One out here in the 8th. Bonus softball today on a gorgeous sun-splashed afternoon. So one over to first. They're going to say she just got in there. Sorry, we didn't get over to it. A decent play there from right field for the Panthers. For Avery Wintershy, just couldn't quite get it in at the time, and now they'll bring in a pinch runner, it looks like. I know they call time, does Tonganoxie. Talk about this situation. Again, one out, one on now here in the top of the 8th inning. As Garcia will reach on a deep single to right field. Going to bring up Abby Clarkson, the right fielder, ground out to second, ground out to the pitcher, and a bunt RBI. This will pop over third base. That will move the runners over. They'll try for third. It will. They may come home with it. That ball gets through there, and the lead off, as she will score, Will Garcia. And so an RBI double by Clarkson, her second RBI of the game. She got one to the 6th, and now one here in the 8th. Tongi takes back the lead. Paola led 1-0 for a good chunk of it. Tonganoxie took a 3-1 lead for a while, for a couple of innings, and then Paola come back, tied it up. We had a chance to win, had the winning run at third to end the 7th inning, but couldn't get it across, and we headed extra innings. But Paola able to tie it in the 7th to forced extra. And now Tongi with the advantage here with one out in the 8th. Runner at second. Foul ball, strike 2, 1-2 the count. More balls coming in. Plenty of foul balls hit around here. 1-2 for Maslak. Is high outside, ball 2. Maslak, the second baseman, pop out. They double and a strikeout. This one left field. Back goes the left fielder. That will score another run. Maslak will get to second. That one lifted well into left field. And a 2-run 8th here has put the pressure on the Panthers. Certainly will when they come back up to bat in the bottom of this inning. Another double, back-to-back doubles, back-to-back RBI doubles by the Chieftains. First by Abby Clarkson, second by Emerson Maslak, and now Farrah Halsa with a runner at second. This one strike on the outside, strike 1. Halsa pop out, RBI single, and a strikeout. Simultaneously on that RBI singles, this one's ripped down the left field line and foul. And simultaneously on that RBI single, she gets caught running to second, ended the inning getting thrown out at second, but got the run across. And at the time, that tied things at 1-1, so a big play. This one popped up, that may stay in play. And it hits the fence. Pretty evenly matched up couple of teams here. You go right down the lineup and you just kind of see who would match up with who. And defensively, everybody's been pretty efficient. A little bit of a hole in here and a swing and a strike. for Halsa. 0-2 the count now. This one, right down the third. Trying to protect herself, just to knock that one down is the Panthers' Ellie Smale. Hit to her, probably had a chance to it, kind of shakes her hand a little bit. Coach trying to call time. Go check on Smale. His hand might have gotten a little bit banged up. She did shake it a little bit, so coach just trying to be cautious, perhaps slow down the momentum here a little bit too. It's a pretty savvy decision if that is the case. 1 out, 2 on for the Chieftains here in the top of the 8th inning. Play 7. So this is extra. Halsa still at the plate with an 0-2 count. Excuse me, she just reached. This is Vorbeck. This one slides through Kale, one of the few catching errors we've seen so far. Low pitch from Collier and just not able to get down on it. That moves the runners over to second and third. So now runners at second and third with 1 out for Jordan Vorbeck, who's had a double, a ground out, and a single. Just missed that one high, ball 1. One on the count for Vorbeck. This one drives through. Jevney can't make the play. That'll score 1. That'll score another. And things starting to get open a little bit here in the 8th inning for Tonganoxie as they have. So Vorbeck, a 2-run single. This one popped up out of play. Nope, stayed in play, barely. One out remaining here. Or 1 out still on the board, I should say. It's fouled out of play, a strike 2. 0-2 the count. A 4-run 8th so far for Tonganoxie. They're not done. Another foul ball. Just behind this one a little bit is Savannah Booker. Booker, ground out, pop out, strike out. 0 for 3 on the day so far. This one again in the left field. That'll move the runners over. Bobble just a little bit. They will stay. Six hits already in this inning for Tonganoxie. They only had 8 coming into this inning. They have 6 hits in this one. They had 8 hits coming into it. Starting to cause some trouble for the home team. Charlie Crane at the plate. This ball low. Two 2-0 the count for Crane. Shortstop over to first. Not sure why she didn't touch second. Probably had time to do so to Jevney, and a missed mistake there and a missed opportunity. Not able to get over in time, and back to the top of the order for Mariah Herrera. Collier and Kale chatting about it a little bit as the infield comes together to communicate. And now runners at every bag. And 1 out. In what has been a 4-run 8th for Tonganoxie. Panthers will have a chance to answer, but they're going to have some work now. Collier just trying to get out of this jam. First pitch strike. Herrera, ground out, fielder's choice, a single and a ground out. So 1 for 3. One and 1 the count for Herrera. Pass ball would score, likely, possibly. Really got to tighten it up here if you're Panthers. Try to limit the damage, if possible. 2 and 1 the count for Herrera. This one into center field, snagged. Over to second, they will not be able to get the double play, but a dandy of a play there in center field for Chrislyn Hadlock to keep those runners from running, because if she doesn't make that catch with a little snowball grab at her shoes, that is going to clear the bases possibly. That brings up Kylie Vandervoort, who led this whole thing out with a ground out. This one popped up center field, right back to Hadlock, and she will end the inning. So a tough one for the Panthers, but it could have been worse. Down by 4 as we head to the bottom of the 8th when we return right after this on Paola Sports.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stowe with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Bottom of the 8th inning. Panthers and the Chieftains. It's 3-3 after 7. Paola led 1-0, then trailed 3-1, and then got it tied 3-3 in the bottom of the 7th inning. They'll have to do it again here as the leadoff hitter for this 8th inning will be Avery Winterscheid. Strikeout, and an RBI bunt in the 6th. Brought in Michaela Hendrickson. She'll chase this one. Strike 2, 0-2 the count for Winterscheid. And a 3-pitch strikeout. I believe her 12th of the game. Thirteenth strikeout of the game. And the sub will come in to pinch hit. As they will bring in Emily Morris for Anna Kane. Morris' first appearance in the game today. Pitch outside, ball 1, 1-1 the count. 1-1 count. Foul tip. Strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-2. Change up, got her. Looking at outside half of the plate. 14th strikeout for Sage Isaacs. Paola back down to their last chance here. Foul tip. Strike one. For Haley Hines. Hines a single, strikeout, pop out. Tried that same spot. That, pretty close to that strikeout pitch just a second ago, but it'll miss outside, ball two. We'll have a brief intermission between games, and then we'll get right back to it for game number 2. They take about 20 minutes. We'll take it with them. We'll leave the broadcast going. You'll have a little dinner music, perhaps, catch a bite to eat. Come right back to us for the second half of our doubleheader today on Paola Sports Live. 2-2 count for Hines. This will shallow center field, and that'll end the game. Well, it was a good one all the way into the end, but a tough 8th inning for the Panthers, and a 4-run 8th blows this one open. Final score 7-0, or 7-3 rather, as the Chieftains get game number 1 here of these two. 7-3 your final score in this one. Game number 2 coming up in about 20 minutes right here on your home for Paola High School Athletics, Paola Sports Live.
Happy birthday! Thank you.
Watch this. Call your dad from that phone.
So you pay for a phone line just to laugh at kids?
No, my internet company makes me pay for the phone. Might as well get something out of it.
That internet?
No bundling required. Visit gobrawley.com to learn more.
First Option Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
back out here to Paola High School as we're getting ready to get underway here in game number 2. The Paola Panthers and the Tonganoxie Chieftains. Chieftains take game number 1, 7-4. In 8 innings. Back to the pitcher. And one away. New pitcher for this one for the Panthers will be Emily Morris. She came in and saw one at-bat in that first game. Chieftains, same starting lineup. They will change out their catcher and their pitcher as well. So first leadoff batter for the Chieftains, Herrera, ground out. Brings up the number 2 hitter for the Chieftains in Kylie Vandervoort. This one down the third base side of things. Loosened up our view just a little bit. Hopefully a little bit better vantage point for game number 2 here. We were a little bit of a rush in game number 1 to get set up after having been about 2/3 of the way set up at the JV ball field. That is 100% on me. Not the dumbest thing I've done today. Probably not even in the top 5. So it's not a list I like to keep, but luckily I'm married and somebody keeps it for me. Santi Garcia, the catcher. Trying to get him. Move the runner over as Vandervoort reaches on a single. This one popped over right side, foul. Oh, 2 the count for Santi Garcia. Runner goes. And she'll take second, Will Vandervoort. Here's a pitch. Fouled back. Count will stay 1-2. Emily Morris in the circle again here to start game number 2 for the Panthers. Pretty good effort through 7 innings for Collier, but a 4-run 8th proved to be the difference as this one will go into foul territory. Over to make the play. I'll get my camera shots figured out here. And the score and all the other stuff. Oh, my bad. Almost like this should be a 2-person job. 2 down, though, and 1 on. As a leadoff hitter, or second, number 2 hitter, rather, in this inning, Vandervoort reaches. Ball, low, 2-0. Here's a 2-0 to Vorbeck, or Clarkson rather. Three-no count, 3-1 count rather. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now the count for Clarkson. With a runner on second and 2 outs in the top of this first. Here's the 3-2. Popped up. That may stay fair. Over towards the fence, and it is not caught. Boy, had a chance at it over there. Did Kane for Paola. Just not right up against the fence. A tough play to make. This one fouled back as well. Stay inside. 3-2 remains the count here for Abby Clarkson, the right fielder. Coach said they're changing pitcher, but they will bring Isaacs out again to pitch. It's over to third. Not able to knock it down. Or able to knock it down, but not get the play, so it will. Single by Clarkson after a long at bat. Runners at the corners for Emerson Maslak. Hit a first pitch strike from Morris. And a low part of the strike zone there to get strike 2. 0-2 the count here for Maslak. And she will strike her out to end the inning. So gave up a couple of hits, but no damage done in the bottom of the top of the first inning. We head to the bottom of the first inning. Panthers first chance at the plate here in game number 2, and we return right after this on Paola Sports Live, presented by Go Brawley. It just works.
There's a push, and it is a touchdown, Lewisburg.
I'm so sick of this.
I saw a Go Brawley truck in front of Bob's.
Go Brawley. No buffering allowed. Visit gobrawley.com today.
Yes! Yes!
You two really need to get Go Brawley.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
I lied to you a little bit. Isaacs will be the flex. The pitcher will be Farrah Halsa. She played third base in that first game. Isaacs will move to third. Leadoff hitter for the Panthers will be Chrislyn Headlock. She went 3 for 3 with a walk in game number 1. Strike 1. Chrislyn Headlock, the center fielder. This one stays ball. 3-1 the count for Hadlock. New pitcher again is Farrah Halsa. After Sage Isaacs pitched to Jim with 14 strikeouts in a 3-run game. Trying that slap hat down third base. Not able to get over to that in time, and it will stay foul. Strike two. This one, middle, over to first. And they get the runner. Hulsa out at first, and one away. First pitch ball high, 1-0. For the number 2 spot, Lily Jevney, shortstop. 2 strikeouts, 2 walks in game number 1 for Jevney. So we're going to miss. Good pitch there from Hulsa. One. Right down Broadway there. And a strikeout from Hulsa. Ellie Smale will come to the plate. Smale in game number 1. 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs, including a single and a triple in the 7th. That RBI triple in the 7th tied this game up. Had 3 all and forced that extra inning. She'll come to the plate here. Popped up. Oh, God. Well, right in the seat. She moved, and it was right in the seat. Protect the baby. Play of the game so far. Back behind us. Not sure if my kids pay attention enough to be out at the ballpark. This one over to left field. And the catch is made. That will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Panthers. We head to the second. No runs scored so far. Couple of good ones so far today in Paola. We're back after this on Paola Sports.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Panther fans can find us at 310 North Hospital Drive in Paola or 913-294-3713. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Farrell also going to lead things off the pitcher for Tongi here in the second inning. This game was scoreless. The first game was scoreless through a good chunk of it. Panthers had a 1-run lead through a good portion of it. Tongi grabbed the 3-1 lead. Panthers tied at 3-3 in the bottom of the 7th inning with the winning run sitting on third base, unable to get it across. We go to 8, and a 4-run 8th by Tonganoxie proved to be the difference in this one. 2-0 count, though, to the leadoff hitter Hulsa. And Emily Morris will put one right down the middle from the circle. Morris coming in to pitch this game after a Good effort by J.C. Collier in the first game. Ball inside, 2-2 the count. 3-2 the count. Three and one the count, excuse me. This one third base. Over to first. And one away. Goes the designated player, Jordan Vorbeck. Vorbeck had a pretty good game number one as well for the Chieftains. A double, ground out, single, and a 2 RBI single. So 3 for 4 for Vorbeck in game number one, including a 2 RBI single in the 8th inning. 1-0 count, just missed inside, ball 2. Here's a 2-0. This one flared over to the right field side. Foul back. Strike 2. 2-2 the count here for Vorbeck. 1 out, nobody on for the Chieftains. The 2-2. That was a strike in game number one. New umpire changes things up just a little bit. They were able to catch that outside corner a little more effectively, perhaps. Morris thought she had it. Kale tried to frame it up just a little bit forward. 3-2 count for Vorbeck. Swing and a miss, struck her out. Morris goes right at her. And a first pitch strike to the number 8 hitter, Savannah Book, the first baseman. Booker, rather. Booker 1 for 4 in game number one. Fouled back, strike 2. Two outs here in the top of the second inning for the Tonganoxie Chieftains. Fouled back. Booker, left side of things, and the catch is made. 3 up, 3 down for Morris and the Panthers. We head to the bottom of the second, 0-0. Right after this on Paola Sports.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Bringing the law to your corner. That's Hartley Law Group. Attorney Jerry Hartley and her staff are dedicated to working for the results you want and to help you determine what actions you can take. Specializing in criminal defense, family law, guardianship and adoption, estate planning, probate, and trust litigation. To learn more, call 913-294-4512 or visit HartleyLawGroupLLC.com. The choice of a law firm and attorney are important decisions and should not be based solely on advertisements or websites.
First pitch ball to Ava Kale, who leads off this bottom of the second inning. This hit left field. And Kale will reach with a single. No pinch run for Kale, the catcher. Kylie Hines goes out to pinch run. Michaela Hendrickson, the second baseman, will come up. This one flipped over to second. Opportunity not handled well, and she'll reach. On a single, just a little bit of a bobble from the first base side of things. And 2 runners on with nobody out for the Panthers in this second inning. That'll bring up Avery Winterscheid, the right fielder. 1 for 4 rather, with an RBI single on the bunt just like that. It'll be a strike. No 1-1 the count. 0-2 the count. And a foul tip. Caught, batter out. 1 away. 1 out with 2 on for the number 7 hitter, Haley Hines. Hines, left fielder. One for 4 with a run scored. Trying to look to lay down a bunt perhaps with just the 1 away, and that one stays low, ball 1, 1-1 the count for Hines. Here's a 1-1. Foul, bunt foul, strike 2. One, 2, stays high, ball 2, or 2-2. Runner at first, runner at second. And a swing and a miss, strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts for the pitcher, Farrah Halsa. They'll bring up the designated player, the number 8 hitter, Grace McCorkadale. Step in from the left side. Hard hit, but foul. Left field line. Strike 1. Oh, 0-1 the count for McCorkadale. Missed outside ball 1, 1-1 the count. Still got a few more Panther softball games to come your way this spring. Another ball outside, 2-1. Pick up a doubleheader softball against Fort Scott on April 27th. Round out our coverage of Paola High School athletics on May 9th. Barring any changes, and then we'll have to look and see about the postseason when that time comes. Been another good year at Paola Sports Live. Certainly appreciate all the support. Since I know I got some Chieftain fans listening in as well, your next action will come up on Thursday, softball at Lewisburg. And baseball game on April 25th. To wrap up our coverage of Tonganoxie Sports Live of doubleheader softball on Monday, May 8th against Jeff West. 3-2 the count. Foul back at us. You want to know how good that hit was? Took our camera out. Just like that, we're back at it. And a strikeout to end the inning. 3 strikeouts in a row by Halsa to close that out after 2 singles got runners on. But no damage done once again. 0-0 major scores. We head to the third. The Panthers and the Chieftains on Paola Sports.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Option Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here we go to the third inning for the number 9 spot for the Chieftains, Charlie Crane. Won the count to Crane. Just missed high and away. Ball 1. 1-1 the count for Crane. Pop back, out of play. Strike 2. Crane 1 for 3, reaching on a fielder's choice and an error. 1 for 4, rather. Nice job by David Kale to slide over in front of that one. 2-2 the count. Leadoff hitter of the third inning for the Tonganoxie Chieftains. Both teams have had some runners in the first couple of innings to get some offense generated, just nothing's kind of come across the plate. Pitchers have had control throughout most of these games here today. This one flipped over to second. And one away. No one count. This one flipped down the third base line, foul. For the leadoff hitter, Mariah Herrera. Ground out in the first inning for Herrera. Foul back, strike 2. 0-2 the count. We're 1 for 4 in the first game, reaching on a fielder's choice and a single in the 6th inning. Fielder's choice in the 3rd. Now with 1 away in the 3rd. Run it over to first. And we got 1 on with 1 out. That'll bring up the number 2 spot, center fielder Kylie Vandervoort. Nuts. Over to first, they'll get the lead runner. And 2 away. Bring up Santi Garcia, the catcher. One for 4. And the catch is made. 2 retire the side. We head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Panthers back on the plate. See if they can get something going offensively when we return right after this on Paola Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Rain Dance Studios is the area's newest dance studio with professionally trained staff, a brand new facility, and classes for every dance and tumbling level. Rain Dance Studios is everything you never knew you needed in a dance family. With an emphasis on customer experience, exquisite dance technique, and dancer confidence, Rain is the dance studio for every aspiring dancer. Come join Spring Hill's premier dance experience and get the royal treatment. Schedule a free 2-week trial by visiting raindancestudios.com.
Lead off the bottom of the 3rd inning with the number 9 spot for the Panthers, Anna Kane, first baseman. Kane kind of a rough outing in game number 1. This one flipped down the 3rd baseline, foul. Kane 0 for 4. 4 strikeouts. Well, 0 for 3 rather, and Emily Morris came in for her in that 8th. That'll stay low, ball 1. 1-1 the count for Anna Kane. Able to chase that one low in the zone and keep it alive. 1-2 the count. This game comes in flurries from time to time, it seems like. You get some runners on, things can change pretty dramatically and drastically. This one pops straight up on the infield. Herrera to make the catch. And 1 away. Back to the top of the order for the Panthers. For Chrislyn Hadlock. Hadlock a ground out to begin the game. This one over to 3rd. Now over to 1st. And one away. Nope, she was able to reach fast enough to get over there. A little slow roller to third base, and the wheels. I mentioned the leadoff person on softball, early in baseball as well, but very important to be able to get on base, and she's able to do that. Leadoff runner on with one away. Brings up Lily Jevney, the shortstop, struck out in her first at-bat. Yeah, swing and a miss. Oh, 1 count to Jevney. Shows bunt, strike 2. Also apparently appears to have pretty good control in the circle for the Chieftains. And a swing and a miss, struck her out. And 2 away. 2 outs, 1 on. Bottom of the 3rd inning. For Ellie Smale. Fly out to end the 1st. This one over to 3rd. Over to 1st. And that'll end the inning. Remains 0-0 after 3. We head to the 4th next on Paola Sports Live. Presented by Go Brawley. It just worked.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be working on your schoolwork.
Oh, well, it's raining, so we don't have internet.
Not anymore. I just signed us up for Go Brawley.
I hate Go Brawley. I miss satellite internet.
Go Brawley. You'll love us, but your kids might not. Call us today at 913-837-4678.
Planning for retirement, saving for your child's college fund, or just trying to protect the financial future of the ones you love. Edward Jones advisors Curtis Long and Monty Scher are here to help you every step of the way. Curtis and Monty work to discover each person's priorities, then individualize a plan to achieve those goals. Sticking with their clients throughout their lives and always there to adjust when unexpected events occur. For over 100 years, folks have planned for their futures with Edward Jones. Plan for yours with advisors Curtis Long or Monty Scher in Paola.
Fourth inning, top of the 4th inning for the Chieftains as they come out. 0-0 still here in Paola. For Abby Clarkson. So, right back to the pitcher. Has a slow roller and able to outrun that one. Just nobody able to get up there to it. And essentially a bunt. It was a full swing. Just kind of took a nice bounce for them. And able to reach over to first base is Clarkson with a leadoff single here in the 4th. That'll bring up Emerson Maslak. They'll throw down to first. Clarkson will get back just in time. Aggressive move there by Ava Kale. And back to the task at hand. Again, Emerson Maslak. One to know the count. She'll put down a bunt. Over to first. And they'll get the runner at first. And one away. Brings up Farrah Halsa, the pitcher. Ground out to third in her first at-bat. This one over to left field territory, and the catch is made. 2 away. So 1 on with 2 outs now here in this 4th inning. Emily Morris in the circle for the Panthers, dealing a pretty good game so far. Brings up Jordan Vorbeck. Struck out in the 2nd. 1-0 count. Missed inside, ball 2. Good, if you're just joining us, the Panthers and Chieftains went to extra innings in the first game to the 8th. Chieftains win it 7-3. After the Panthers tied it up in the 7th inning to keep it alive, but bats got hot in the 8th for the Chieftains. 2-1 the count for Vorbeck. Little chin music, high and inside, ball 3. 2 outs, 1 on. And a 3-1 count now for Vorbeck. Some pop back, foul. 3-2 now the count. This sort of hard hit ball, left center field, over to make the play. And that will end the top of the 4th inning. We head to the bottom of the 4th, still scoreless here in Paola on Paola Sports Live.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Ava Kale to lead things off for the Panthers in the bottom of this 4th inning. Kale reached on a single in the 2nd. This one down the 3rd base, mishandled, and she'll outrun that one. Wheel Kale just bobbled a little bit there on that 3rd base side. And they'll pinch run. Again, Hines will come out. Kylie Hines to run for Kale, the catcher. Brings up Michaela Hendrickson. Second baseman reached on a single as well in the 2nd inning. That was the way that 2nd inning started. Single, single, then strikeout, strikeout, strikeout as Halsa settled in. This one sharply hit in between 2nd and short. That will move the runner over as Hines running for Kale gets to 2nd. And Hendrickson reaches on a single, and so now 2 on with nobody out for Avery Winterscheid, who struck out in the 2nd. Fastball gets higher. Little bunt. They're going to say it was a ball, or a strike rather, on a foul ball off the plate. 0-2. Winterscheid with an 0-2 count, nobody out. And a good pitch from Halsa, gets her to swing a one on the outside, strikeout. Seventh strikeout of the game already for Halsa. And that'll bring up Haley Hines, the left fielder, struck out in the second. Foul tip, strike one. No 1 count for Hines. She'll play it out a bunt. A good one. On the third base side of things, over to first. Hines will reach first. And now the bases are juiced with nobody, or one out rather, as they will call time to talk about this one. Three singles here in this bottom of this fourth inning, and giving the Panthers a real good chance to grab the lead in this game number 2 after falling in game number 1 7-3. And the person to do it right now is Greg McCorkadale. McCorkadale struck out to end the second, but a real opportunity for her. She has made some contact, had long at-bats, just hasn't really been able to get much going. Strikeout, pop out in the first game, 0 for 3. Hard swing. McCorkadale's trying to get it all right there. Oh, 1. There's one popped up. Everybody will hold. Infield fly is in effect. And they throw over to third to get the out. Got to be careful with one out, holding on that one. So a base running error there with your pinch runner will end this inning. And we head to the 5th, not at a 0.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Bringing the law to your corner. That's Hartley Law Group. Attorney Jerry Hartley and her staff are dedicated to working for the results you want and to help you determine what actions you can take. Specializing in criminal defense, family law, guardianship and adoption, estate planning, probate, and trust litigation. To learn more, call 913-294-4512 or visit HartleyLawGroupLLC.com.
Top of the 5th inning, 0-0 here in Paola. Leading off this 5th inning is Savannah Book. Ripped into the left center gap. This will be easily one. She'll round it for 2. And a leadoff double by Book. Booker, rather. I kept saying Book. It's Booker. I wrote down Book. That's why I keep saying Book. But it's Booker. Credit where credit's due there on a leadoff double. With no outs, they'll charge it over to first. Now we'll move the runner to third with 1 out. That was for Charlie Crane. Crane moves him over with a sack bunt. Go back to the top of the order for Mariah Herrera. First pitch strike from Morris. Here's the 0-1. Missed it badly. Runner will stay. Bounced off the fence, and a good fair bounce for Ava Kale to keep that one from ending in a run. 1-1 the count with one away with a runner on third. It was Savannah Booker who reached on a leadoff double. This one will score her, perhaps over the head it will. Herrera rounding second, looking at third. She'll stay at second, an RBI double. For Herrera, will give Tonganoxie the first lead of the game for either team. Now Herrera at second with one away for Kylie Vandervoort. Single and a fielder's choice. This one popped back, foul, strike one. No one the count for Vandervoort. Pop back out of play. Strike two. Here's the 0-2. From Morris. Missed high. Kale climbing the ladder, snag that one. Keep it in front of her. One and two now the count. And Vandervoort calls time as Morris turned down first three options from Kale as far as what to pitch. And that was enough for Vandervoort to want to think about it for a second. 1-2 with one away. Missed inside, ball 2-2. Santi Garcia, Abby Clarkson still to come, perhaps. This one over to the right side. That'll get in the gap. That should score Herrera. They'll throw it ahead to the second, and she will get under the tag for a double. The third double of this inning, and another RBI double to boot, back-to-back from Herrera and Kylie Vandervoort. And another, they just keep replacing each other on second and scoring runs. So that's the second here in this fifth inning. This one popped over to the right side. Back to make the play. The runner will go to third. And so they'll move her over to third base. So sack fly to move the runners over. Two away in the fifth. Now a runner on third for Abby Clarkson. Clarkson a single and a single, 2 for 2 to start this game. Led off the fourth with a single. 1-0 the count for Clarkson. Out back. One on the count. Popped up right side. Fence is there. Good effort by Anna Kane to try to get over to make that play. It'll stay 1-2 the count. Panthers are giving up 2 runs in this fifth inning, trying to get out of it without giving up any more. This one popped up. Center field charging in, can't make the play. That'll score a run. Just got in front of the center fielder trying to make that play for the Panthers. And Chrislyn Hadlock, and she made a diving play, just couldn't quite get to it. That scores another run. 3-0. With 2 outs. Brings up Emerson Maslak. Maslak, the second baseman, strikeout, ground out. Fielder's choice. Runner at first. 2 outs for Maslak. Now back straight into our house. Oh, 2 count. Foul back. She'll stay alive. Three doubles, including back-to-back RBI doubles for the Chieftains from Herrera and Vandervoort. Swing and a miss. Struck her out to end the inning. Damage is done. Panthers have some work in front of them. We'll see if they can do it when we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. 3-0. You're watching Paola Sports Live, presented by Co Brawley.
Rain Dance Studios is the area's newest dance studio with professionally trained staff, a brand new facility, and classes for every dance and tumbling level. Rain Dance Studios is everything you never knew you needed in a dance family. With an emphasis on customer experience, exquisite dance technique, and dancer confidence, Rain is the dance studio for every aspiring dancer. Come join Spring Hill's premier dance experience and get the royal treatment. Schedule a free 2-week trial by visiting raindancestudios.com.
Dr. Aaron Stowe's with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
3-0 bottom of the 5th inning as we head into it for the Panthers. Nobody out. Leadoff batter is Anna Kane, the number 9 hitter. Popped out to lead off the 3rd inning, leading off the 5th inning here. Also continues to work in the circle for the Chieftains. This one popped up into the crowd. Strike 2. So pop back again. Kane making some contact. Perhaps a matter of time. Go 2. Foul back again. Kane trying to find that ball. Hitting the old sides of it right now. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. Wilson comes back to get the out. Back to the top of the order for the Panthers, for the center fielder, Chrislyn Hadlock. Bunt. Now we'll roll foul. Just barely had enough momentum to get across the foul line. Strike 1. Hadlock's got the wheels, and we've seen him be effective so far here in this game. That bunt and slap hit to get on first. Get yourself a speedy left-hander. You got a real good chance to get on base with a leadoff hitter. She'll bunt this back to the pitcher. And just got her out. Well played by the pitcher, Halsa coming right out of the circle to field that pitch, and 2 away. Two down, nobody on for Lily Jevney. Jevney strikeout here against Tulsa so far in this second game. The 0-1. Fouled off the plate, strike 2. No 2 count. Thought about it, did Jevney, but it floated a high and outside ball 1-2 the count. Foul tip, stay alive for Jevney. The 1-2. Fouled out of play, left side. Making Halsa work for it, but she's had the upper hand so far in this one. Swing and a miss. Struck her out to retire the side. And we head to the top of the 6th inning, 3-0 lead for the Chieftains when we return right after this on Paola Sports Live.
Planning for retirement, saving for your child's college fund, or just trying to protect the financial future of the ones you love. Edward Jones advisors Curtis Long and Monty Scher are here to help you every step of the way. Curtis and Monty work to discover each person's priorities, then individualize a plan to achieve those goals, sticking with their clients throughout their lives and always there to adjust when unexpected events occur. For over 100 years, folks have planned for their futures with Edward Jones. Plan for yours with advisors Curtis Long or Monty Scher in Paola.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health, advanced healthcare, advancing lives.
Lead off the 6th inning for the Chieftains. Farrah Halsa come out of the circle right into the box to try to help her own cause. Up by 3 runs as we head into this 6th inning. Emily Morris back in the circle for the Panthers. Rough 5th inning for Morris as she gave up all 3 of these runs in that 5th. On back-to-back RBI doubles and then an RBI single by Emerson Maslak or Abby Clarkson rather, that made it the 3-run score that it is right now. This one off left side, down the left field line and foul. One and 2 the count for Halsa. Pop back, foul. Count remains 1 and 2. This one hit right field. Over to make the play. And 1 away. Avery Winter shot over to make that play. Bring up the number 7 spot, the designated player, Jordan Vorbeck. Vorbeck Strikeout, fly out to left center. On 1 the count to Vorbeck. Just inside, ball 1. Nobody on, 1 away. This one off the third base, over to first, and 2 away. Two down, nobody on. For the number 8 hitter, Savannah Booker. Booker led off the 5th inning and scored a run. Led off the 5th inning with a double that got that rally going that scored the 3 runs. And now she's back here to try to keep the 6th inning alive for the Chieftains. And Emily Morris trying to decide different from the circle. 1-0 the count. Missed inside, ball 2. Two 2-0 the count to Booker. Foul back. Two and 1. This one over to the right side. And out of play. Strike 2. Two and 2 the count for Savannah Booker, the first baseman. Chased that one up high. Strike out, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. A nice job to bounce back for Emily Morris. And we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Panthers trying to get 3 runs back. See if they can do it when we return right after this.
I used to drive an ambulance as an EMT, and I've always tried to be a safe driver. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know to take my time. When big vehicles turn right, they may swing wide to make the turn. If you try to sneak in, well, it's a lesson you'd rather not learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
All across the country, people are coming together to speed up what we can learn about health. The All of Us Research Program is calling on 1 million people to join us as we try to change the future of health. For your family, for future generations, for all of us. Visit joinallofus.org and find out how you can become 1 in a million.
Panthers lead off the bottom of this 6th inning with Ellie Smale to get things started for them, hopefully. And she will. First pitch right past the shortstop. Hard hit ball. And Smale will reach with a leadoff single. That's all it takes to get it going if you're the Panthers. Bring up your cleanup hitter, the number 4 spot, the catcher, Ava Kale. Single. And reached on an error. This one popped up. Shallow right field. Second baseman goes back, can't make the play. Now over to second. And they'll have to get the lead runner as she was having to wait for it, was Smale. And they're going to run a courtesy runner out there. As Kylie Hines will come out to run for Ava Kale. Score that, I guess, is a fielder's choice. First pitch strike to Michaela Hendrickson. 2 for 2 so far in this one with 2 singles. The first and fourth. 0-1 count. Roller over to first base. Step over there, 2 away. Brings up Avery Winterscheid. Back-to-back strikeouts in the second and the fourth for Winterscheid. Two outs, nobody on. Or one on, rather. Bottom of the sixth inning. Winterscheid looked at a good one. A little late behind that one, strike one. 1-1 the count for Winterscheid. Pinch runner for Ava Kale. Kylie Hines stands on second. Ball two. This one misses high ball. Three-one to count. Missed that one, ball high. Just had to stay off of that one. A good at-bat for Avery Winterscheid. First walk of the game for Halsa. And now 2 on with 2 outs for Haley Hines. Hines, left fielder, a strikeout and a single. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, strike one. This one popped over to right field. Might fall in there, just falls foul. Boy, that would have scored a run likely, as Hines was already rounding third, but just falls foul. Strike two. Two outs, 2 on, 0-2 count for Haley Hines, the left fielder. Halsa in the circle. Here's the 0-2. Back to the pitcher. Over to first. And that will retire the side. We head to the 7th inning. Tonki trying to add to their lead when we return right after this on your home for Paola High School Athletics, Paola Sports.
Happy birthday! Thank you.
Watch this. Call your dad from that phone.
So you pay for a phone line just to laugh at kids?
No, my internet company makes me pay for the phone. Might as well get something out of it.
That internet?
No bundling required. Visit gobrawley.com to learn more.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Number 9 hitter for the Chieftains, Charlie Crane, going to lead things off. First pitch strike to her. Chases another one high as Morris finds out exactly what her MO is and makes her chase another one. The first one was pretty far outside as well, and she went out and got it, tried to get it. I would say much of the same here, 0-2. Come back inside, miss ball one. One-two the count to Crane. Right back to the pitcher. Over to first. Nope, popped it over to Kit. I thought it was a grounder. It was a pop-up. Then one out. Back to the top of the order for the Chieftains. Mariah Herrera. Ground out, single, and an RBI double. So 2 for 3 for Herrera. She's been pretty effective on the defensive side of things as well for the Chieftains. Nice pitch there, and a good job by Kale to hold that one for Blue. 1-1 the count. Panthers just trying to keep their work to 3 runs. That one misses outside, ball 2. 2-1 the count for Herrera. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 7th inning. Swing and a miss. Well, I thought that was strike 3, but that was strike 2. I gave it my old strike 3 call. Wasted. 2-2 the count. Morris to deliver. This one over to third, over to first, and 1 away. Or 2 away, rather. Nice job over on the third base side for Smale. Brings us to number 2 spot, Kylie Vandervoort, the center fielder, single, fielder's choice, and a double. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Pitchers have done a nice job here today. It's been good softball all the way around, good defense. Offense has taken their opportunities when they've had them, but they haven't been very many. 0-1. Foul tip, strike 2. Last chance for the Chieftains perhaps to add to their lead. All their damage done in the 5th inning. This one, hard hit ball, deep center field over the fence. No, it stays in. And Vandervoort will sit on second base with a double, a 2-out double. To give him a chance to keep this inning going. Brings out Santi Garcia, the catcher. Garcia, 0 for 3. Over to third, into the gap. This may score a run. They'll come home with it. Runner will go over to second. That will score a 2-out run. Vandervoort scores the run after a 2-out double. It just makes things a little tougher here for the Panthers. They will sub in for Garcia. A pinch runner. Brings on number 10, Lila Carlton. 2 pinch run for the Chieftains. Two outs, 1 on. This one over to right field. Back goes Winterscheid, cannot make the play. This will score another run. So back-to-back-to-back doubles now. Abby Clarkson with that latest one. And an RBI double to boot. Two more runs tacked on so far here in the 7th, and 2 out runs to boot. It was 2 outs with nobody on for Vandervoort, and they've added 2 runs since that point. Swing and a miss for the number 4-5 hitter, Emerson Maslak. Maslak 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. 0-2 the count to her right now. Try to go outside the zone to make her chase one. She'll stay off of it. Ball 1, 1-2. Excitement over on the baseball field. 3rd inning of that one, 5-4. Panthers on top with 2 outs. This one popped up. Second base side, and the catch is made. But a 2-run 7th is added to the total for the Chieftains. Panthers have some work ahead of them as we head into the bottom of the 7th inning. We'll see if they got it in them when we return right after this on Paola Sports Live.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Panther fans can find us at 310 North Hospital Drive in Paola or 913-294-3713. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
First Option Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Perhaps the last chance for the Panthers. They were down to the last chances heading into the 7th inning, but they had to score 2 runs to tie it. And they were able to do that. Now 5 runs to try to make up. And they'll lead it off with a new batter as Rachel Astrup's going to come in and bat for Grace McCorkledale. First pitch, ball 1. This one catches the inside corner of the plate, strike 1. 1-1 the count for Astrup. This same spot, just missed a little bit low. Ball 2. For the Panthers, it's 8-9-1. Astrup coming in from McCorkledale. Anna Kane on deck. And she'll chase that one high, strike 2. A good rise ball there from Halsa, who continues to deal. Pretty good pitching performances from the Chieftains here in this one. Isaacs in game 1. This one missed, ball high, 3-2 the count. She wanted that high one. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. Goes to Anna Kane, first baseman. Pop out, strikeout. The efficiency of Halsa has been evident in the fact this is just the 3rd time through the lineup for the Panthers. So we're going to miss from Kane. Chase that one. Oh, 1. She'll hit this one over to the shortstop, over to first base, and 2 away. Best contact Kane has had today. Just couldn't quite outrun that one. And we're back to the top of the order for Hadlock with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Last chance to keep this game alive for the Panthers. Hadlock trying to slap hit her way onto base here. This one's going to catch the outside edge, strike 2. Strike 1 rather. 1-1 the count. One count. This one will pop up and in to make the play, and that's how this one will end. A Chieftain sweep of the Panthers here today on Paola Sports Live. It was an entertaining softball. Good games all around. 2 very good teams battling it out here. Good pitchers battles as well. But the Panthers end up coming up just shy here in this one. Final score 5-0 Again, just to update you, next action you can catch on Paola Sports Live we'll have a little bit of a gap here between now and our next action. We've had quite a few here in the early going of things for baseball and some softball now. Softball doubleheader on Thursday, April 27th against Fort Scott. Right back here, we'll have that game for you. And then we'll close out with softball doubleheader on May the 9th against Lewisburg. That should be a good one here as well. So May 9th, April 27th. You keep up to date on all that stuff at varsitysportslive.com. For the Chieftain fans watching, next action for you will be on Thursday at Lewisburg. We'll have that game for you. So a road game for the Chieftains. They'll come right back to Miami County on Thursday for a matchup with the Wildcats. We'll have that for you on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Baseball action on April 25th against Baldwin. And then round things out on May 8th for a softball doubleheader against Jeff West. That's our programming here. Again, keep everything up to date at varsitysportslive.com. Thanks to all of our advertisers and supporters who have allowed us to bring action for both of these teams throughout the year. We'll continue to do it through the month of April and into May. And then we'll be turning our sights towards football season as well. So keep up to date on everything at varsitysportslive.com. Final score, Panthers fall twice. Game number 1, 7-3. Game number 2, 5-0 to the Tonganoxie Chieftains. You watched it all here today on your home for Paola High School Athletics, Paola Sports.
You've been watching Panther Athletics on Paola Sports Live. Paola Sports Live is presented by Go Brawley. It just works. Learn more at gobrawley.com. Also by Elliott Group, Hers Incorporated, Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Laura's Orthodontics, and Miami County Dance Movement. Thanks for watching, and be sure to catch every second of the action right here on your new home for the Panthers, Paola Sports Live.